everybody, it's Leanne and baby Sky. This is my 1, 2 and 3 week postpartum. I'm really sorry that it has taken so long to do this. I've been a natty mum and woken up the baby. I had ran out of memory on all my memory cards, so I've had to buy a new one and wait for it to be delivered, where I could have just gone to Asda and go and pick one up, but instead of being easy like that, I had to wait for it to be delivered because I'm, slow. So yes, this is obviously baby Sky again. She's now 3 weeks old today, and today is Wednesday the 28th, I believe. And, well, we've had some fun, really. So what should we... Well, we might as well start with week 1, don't we? So week 1 was really good, to be honest. I was amazed by how quick my stomach had gone down after having her. Like, amazed. I think I might as well start with me, haven't I? I'm amazed how fast my stomach had gone down, because when I was pregnant with after I had Edward, my stomach was still huge. Even now at this point, I still looked about 7 months pregnant with my son, and it was really difficult, and I didn't like my body at all, and I was so conscious of it and stuff like that. Now I'm not bothered. Like, my belly's a bit jellified, but I had my natural birth and I had what I wanted, so I'm really happy how it all turned out and how my belly actually is. And I was also amazed by things like walking and round and going for my first wee and stuff like that. I mean, none of that hurt. Bleeding wise, I stopped about day 6, so that was really, really good. On and off, I get like random bits of bleeding, but nothing like terribly worthwhile. She is obviously still breastfed, and hence why she's waking up and demanding some boob right now. But she's not awake yet, so she's not getting any. She is definitely grown, which is amazing. But she is lovely, and she's literally a bundle of joy. She's a very good sleeper. We've had probably 2 or 3 nights where she's woken up more than twice. The majority of the night she wakes up once, about 3:30, and then about 6 o'clock, and then I'll feed her about 6, and then she'll sleep until I wake her up about 8:30 to get her quickly fed and get her dressed so that we can walk Edward to school, which is only literally 2 minutes down the road, so it's nothing too bad. But yes, she has been an amazing sleeper. Do you want food? Yeah, she has been an amazing sleeper. Meh. Meh. Eh. Hang on, this might take a while. There you go, happy. She eats for Britain too. But yeah, she has been really, really good. We left the hospital the day after I had her, which is obviously what we had wanted. But yeah, it was, it was really, really good. Should we talk about weight, I guess? I'll just talk about her weights and stuff and how she's doing with like the weigh-in and stuff. So at 8, 9, 10, 11, at 3 days old, she had dropped down to £6 7 ounces, which is obviously, they normally do lose weight. Edward never really lost the weight, but they do lose weight, which apparently is only 3%. They can lose up to 10% of their birth weight before they start to worry, which she was only 3%, so they really weren't that bothered. At 11 days old, she had gone up to £7.1, which was also really, really good. They weren't bothered by that neither. They said that she's putting on weight lovely, so that was obviously a good sign. They also said that she's jaundiced, and that she still is even now a little tiny bit jaundiced, but apparently she's breastfed baby jaundice. I don't know what that meant, but that's just how she explained it. At 12 days old, she was 7 pound 4 ounces, so she put 3 ounces on overnight, which was really good. I have literally, like, as the health visitor said, gold cap milk, which is quite cool. And that's obviously when we had our health visitor check. She had a heel prick at day 5, I believe, and we had the letter back a couple of days later to say that she had passed all her heel prick, and for everything they had tested for, there was nothing wrong. But I mean, when they gave her that poor heel prick, she was squeezing so tight, she left bruises on her little feet, and she had to do the other side as well because her blood wouldn't go through the paper. Obviously, we live in the UK, I don't know whether they do heel pricks in any other country, but the blood has to go through both sides of the paper to get sent off, otherwise it gets sent back and they've got to do it again. So they did it twice, basically. And today at 3 weeks she got weighed again because they wanted to make sure that she was gaining weight still, and that to see about her jaundice. And she was 7 pound 13 ounces, so this girl is putting on weight pretty well. She's not as good at putting on weight as Edward, because Edward was born 7'4". By the time he was 2 weeks old, he was 8 pound 10 ounces. By the time he was 3 weeks old, he was 9 pound 11. So my son had put on a lot of weight, like put it on very quick compared to what she is. She's put it on nice and slowly, which is really nice because her clothes are obviously fitting her longer. She's still in tiny baby clothes because she's just tiny. There is no legs, no arse. She's got a bit of a belly on her, to be honest, but then again, most babies do, but she's very constipated. We don't know why she's constipated. I did mention it to the health visitor today, and she said breastfed babies don't get constipated, it's just colic. And I was like, but she's not colicky. I know the difference between colicky and constipation. I mean, she's actually finding it hard to poo. And she said, oh no, they're not constipated. I was like, well, she hasn't pooed for 2 days, so, you know, they like them to at least do it at least 2 to 3 times a day, and she's not. But she didn't seem bothered by it, so that was really annoying. You know, it was annoying, to be honest. I wasn't overly impressed with her, but hey-ho. They don't think she is, but then I'll just carry on doing what I'm doing, and I'm just trying to give her a bit, because she will take a bottle, because I'm expressing, not all the time, very rarely that I do it, but I express a little bit into a bottle so that Jay and Edward can feed the baby. But I also give her a little bit of cool water, which seems to be helping her belly a bit. Also giving her a bath seems to be helping, so that is obviously really good. She is also, she loves to have a bath. The first time I gave her a bath, she screamed bloody murder. The second time I gave her a bath, she came with me just to see whether she liked it more, and like, you know, she fed in the bath with me and I kind of like washed her over and stuff like that. The second time I did the same thing and she pooped all in the bath, so that was fun because the time I had emptied the water and then gone back to sort it all out, it had like dried in the bath. I was like, no. So that was a nightmare to get all the yellow out of the bath. But you know, it is all fun and games when you have babies and children. The other thing, what was it? Your belly button. That come off day 6 as well, so that was really disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. It was like kind of hanging off one day, like day 3 or 4, it was just kind of like stringing, and it was green and like really, like, you know when you peel a scab off too soon? It was disgusting. It was like just rubbing on her everything. Jay, I normally would have tucked the nappy underneath the umbilical cord so that it could go over the top, and one day Jay had done it, went to take off her clothes and her umbilical cord goo was stuck to her clothes, and like, oh, that was so horrible to watch him trying to get that off. It was not too nice, to be honest. It was disgusting. But, you know, it come off day 6 and it's still a bit pink and weird now. I mean, we're at 3 weeks now, but, you know, it's still a bit gross. But she's happy and I'm happy. She's sleeping so well, and she's got, like, her hair is really growing, and I can't wait to start, like, pigtailing things and stuff like that in her hair. Edward is loving being a big brother now. He's had a couple of baths with her. Obviously, we don't leave the water too hot like Edward likes it. But it's quite nice putting the baby bath in the big bath, putting her in the seat, and Edward sits in there, bath cell with her. And he smells so cute afterwards too, because he wants his hair washed with the baby shampoo, and he wants to be washed with the baby bath wash. And it is really sweet because they both smell like we come out and smell lovely. What else really to chat about? It has just gone so fast. I mean, 3 weeks. We had Jay home for 2 weeks. He did take 5 extra days off because he had it off as his leaving that he could, and he did save it so that while I was having the baby he could, you know, take it off and be with me for the last couple of days. And it's been really nice having him home. He went back to work on Monday, and I feel so lost without him. It sounds so stupid. It's just, I just like him being home, and it sounds really silly. And I know, like, he said when he came back, it just felt a bit strange. Like, he didn't feel like he's been away from work, but felt like something was missing with him. And obviously he missed Sky while he was at work, and he did come home and, like, kiss her lots. And he's such a good dad for a first-time dad. And I know he's had a bit of training with Edward, but for a first-time dad of, well, a newborn, he is so good. He cuddles her, kisses her, talks to her, makes silly noises at her. We just sit there and watch, you know. I love just watching him be with her, and it just makes me so happy to finally have that where the dad is there as well, which is just amazing. But yeah, it just sounds so strange, and I'm just obviously so happy. What are you doing, little miss? I don't really know what else to talk about. What else do you talk about? This kid's crazy. What else to talk about? Everybody loves her. She's met pretty much everybody in the family, on both sides of the family, so that is really good. And everybody says that she's really cute and stuff, which kind of makes us feel a bit better, because I was so worried if I had a little girl she was going to be so ugly, because not very many of the people I know that have had little girls are very pretty at all. Like, a lot of them have got really ugly ass baby girls, and like my son he's a big boy, but you know, he was a very cute baby, and I was really worried that I was going to have a really ugly second child, but I haven't. I haven't suffered with any form of baby blues, and I'm generally really happy all the time. Fair enough, I am tired because I gotta get up and get Edward ready for school, take him to school, come back and clean, and she'll end up waking up at some point, and we're trying to drink a coffee and feed her and tidy up the house and chase the cat, and it's just, you know, you're tired and you do forget after a while what it's like taking care of a newborn on your own. Like, obviously with Edward I was on my own, but like in the day on your own trying to tidy up, I mean, it's hard, and like the house isn't tidy. But today I'm getting there, and I've like tidied up downstairs and I'm working my way upstairs, so I thought while I have a 5-minute break I might as well talk to you, which has now gone on 13 minutes something. But yeah, so she's finished eating. Let's put that away. And I'll quickly show my belly as well. Right, she's away. Let's carry up on the bed. So yeah, I'll quickly show you my belly. It looks a bit me, but this is like my 3-week postpartum belly. I've got a few new stretch marks, which I don't really care about. I got my little side flabby bit, and my flabby bit here, but you know, we'll tone that up eventually. It's like vans driving past my house. But I am pretty happy with how fast it has gone down. I like how fast everything has kind of sorted itself out. I mean, my boobs have gotten huge, like ginormously huge. I was thinking that I wasn't making enough milk at one point, but, well, obviously I am because my kid's massive. I'm obviously doing something right. But yeah, she feeds well, she eats well, she's just Like the grumpy face on her is just cute. Everything about her is cute, and it's just, I'm really enjoying being a mum of two, and I'm really enjoying being a mum of a boy and a girl. And we've done so much the last 2 weeks. I mean, we've gone to the beach twice, we've gone for walks. So we have kind of made the most of being a family now, like a proper joined family, which is obviously really, really good and really important that we involve both the children. And Edward is loving, obviously, being a big brother, and he's had a lot of change the last couple of weeks, well, the last month or so. We've moved house, Jay has moved in finally, we have moved him school, and he has had a new sister, so he's had 4 major changes in his life in 2 months, which for a 5-year-old can be really difficult. Moving into this house was quite difficult. He did have some tantrums, well, not tantrums, he was, a bit funny about it. He wasn't bothered that Jay had moved in with us. The only thing he was more concerned about, that he wasn't going to be able to share the bed with mummy anymore, like come in on a Sunday and sleep in the bed with me. But, he's not too bad with that. He likes it because he goes to bed, reads his book, and might have a DVD on, so he is good. And like, even moving to school, he does say that he misses his teacher at school, but that's all you ever hear, is that he misses his teacher. He doesn't really overly miss his friends, and he's got along at that school so well. He's made quite a few friends. We've heard good things about him from the teachers. He's had homework and reading books, and they're starting forest school soon, and they're doing a dance, and we get to watch the dance, like, just things like this. And I know that this school does like Christmas plays and stuff, whereas old school didn't. So there's kind of things that are good on both sides. Like, we're both really, that school seems really good. They're very Jesus oriented. Like, I've heard so much about Jesus the last couple of weeks, and I've heard about the songs that he sings in assembly. And even the area that we live in, it's really, really cool, because there is a park and they've got a little train that goes around it. They have like a party in the park in the summer, which sounds really cool. They've always got fetes going. There's loads of groups that I can join with the baby. There's a couple churches around here, so if I wanted to go back to church, there is a lot around here that we can obviously go to. But yeah, for postpartum wise, I am doing really well, and I'm really happy. So I will see you all soon, guys. The next video is probably going to be what's in my diaper/nappy bag, and then I'll do my 4-week postpartum, followed by my 1-month postpartum, followed by my 4-week/1-month postpartum, and then I will do postpartums every month after that for a bit, I guess. Let me know what you guys want to see on this channel now that I've had a baby. Obviously, we're going to have a bit of a, I guess I might start doing some days in the life as well, with obviously a 5-year-old and a newborn. But at the moment, my days in life just literally revolve me taking Edward to school and then tidying. So, but yeah, I'll just let me know what you guys want to see, and that'd be awesome. So have a good day, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.